dive in.
And I'm going to turn.
Yeah, you can turn your thing off if you want. Do you have blocks? Maybe we can start on some blocks or a rolled up blanket for underneath the upper back. We'll start in a heart opener. So anything, you can use a towel, you can use a blanket or your little block friends, and we'll start with something underneath the upper back to open up the chest area. So if we're gonna start on 2 blocks here, one block would be on our medium height, one block on the highest level, right? And then we would put our upper back over here, back of the head here. If we're using a blanket or towel, that will just come rolled up underneath the upper back. It doesn't have to be a huge roll, just something to lift the chest, right? And then we'll come here. So finding this opening up across the chest, and the arms can just come out to the side. It doesn't matter what props you use as long as there's that moving in of the shoulder blades into the chest, right? And that widening across the collarbone. And then taking whatever leg variation speaks to you here. So it can be the feet on the floor with the knees knocking towards one another, or it can be with the legs stretched out long. If our bodies this morning are craving a hip opener already, we can do soles of the feet together, knees apart, right? There we go. So just watching the breath here as it moves in and out through the tip of the nose. Notice how with each cycle of breath, a little bit more space comes across the chest. Can we start to direct the breath down into the heart space? Each inhale, inviting in more opening, more space. Each exhale, a little bit of softness, a little bit of surrender. Just trying to be in the moment with the breath, right? Not worrying about anything we have to do beyond this moment, right? And this is, easy to say, but it's a little bit more challenging to stay in this immediate moment, right? To stay in our practice of mindfulness. So when those thoughts start to move and wander, right? It's coming back to the breath. And from here, slowly start to reach the arms up and behind the head, maybe interlace the fingers or hold on to the forearms or elbows as we let the arms just gently drop back. And then switching the cross of the arm. And then slowly release them back down. And then from here, making our way off whatever props we're on. And we can move them off to the side here for a moment. Let's go ahead and lay all the way down on the back. And we'll hug the knees into the chest. The knees a little squeeze in towards the body. And then one hand on each knee, let's circle the legs around. Down, away, back in and up. And then circle them back around. And then hug just the right knee in towards the chest. Allow the left leg to stretch out long. Keep the right hand on the right knee. Left arm can rest out to the side. And as we inhale, open the right leg out to the side. Exhale, right knee back to center. Inhale, open out to the side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to open. Back to center. Two more like that. Inhale, open right knee out to the side. Exhale, draw it back in. On this last one, inhale, open right knee out to the side. Start to squeeze the right knee towards the right shoulder. And as we do this, reach the left heel away. So everything here gets a little bit longer. Breathe, inhale. And as we exhale, guide the right knee across, twist. Walk left shoulder from under chest. Right shoulder can soften down. Take the gaze over the right upper arm. Left hand can stay on the knee to add a little bit of weight. Breathe here. Gently come back to center. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. This time, right leg stretches out long. Reach through the right heel. And then squeeze the left knee towards the chest. Left hand on the left knee, right arm out to the side. Inhale, open right leg out. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. Three more like this. Inhale, open the knee out to the side. Exhale, back to center. Two more. Inhale, exhale, back. Inhale, open the left knee out to the side. Now squeeze the left knee towards the shoulder. Reach the right leg, the right heel away from you. Breathe here. Take another breath in. And as we exhale, now guiding the left knee across the body. Find some space across the upper back, across the chest. And maybe the head can turn over the left shoulder or head can stay center. Couple of breaths here. And then slowly come back. Good. Shift the hips back to the middle of the mat, coming into figure 4 from here. Crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, hug the left thigh into the chest. Interlace the hands behind the thigh. Give a little rock from side to side. And pay attention now to that outer right hip. Right? Notice when you find the spot where it feels a little bit more intense, let's say, probably where our left thigh lines up with the left shoulder. And then draw the left thigh towards the chest a little bit more. Right? Feel the right thigh gently shift away from the body. The shoulders gently soften from the ears. Right, chin gently shifts down towards the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. Features on the face are soft, right, relaxed. Ease through the jaw. Couple breaths here. One more breath. And then slowly release the left foot down to the floor. Keep the right ankle crossed over the left thigh, heel toe, left foot over to the left. Take a breath in and exhale. Drop the legs over to the right. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Once again, take a hold of the forearms or elbows. Okay, breathe here. All right, finding a little bit of traction, a little bit of extra weight with that right ankle on top of the left thigh. All right, being mindful of the low back and knees here. If your low back or knees are talking to you, right foot come to the floor. Last breath. Let's soften the arms down, release the right foot, engage the belly, take the knees back to center, heel toe the feet back to the middle of the mat. And then cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Take a breath in, and as we exhale, shifting into our figure 4, interlace the hands behind the right leg. Right? And then give a little rock from side to side. Right? One side of our hip opener will for sure feel a little bit different from the other one. Right? Usually the leg we lead with is a little bit more open. The non-dominant side is a little bit stiffer. Right, and then find your little spot to work from. Our right thigh lines up with the right shoulder. Okay, and then we draw the right leg to the chest. And then feel that left thigh gently press away. So gentle opposition here. We're hugging in and pressing away through the left leg. right? And upper body, right? Can we soften through the shoulders, soften through the jaw, the features on the face, right? So relaxing the brow space, relaxing the forehead. Breath moves freely. A few breaths here. And then slowly release the hands. Taking the right foot down to the floor, heel toe, right foot over to the right side of the mat. Take a breath in, and then exhale. Drop the legs over to the left. Inhale, arms up and overhead, bend and hold on to forearms or elbows. Few breaths here. And then slowly release the left foot down. Take the arms back down by the sides. Take the knees back to center. Try to hug the knees into the chest. Give the legs a little squeeze towards the body. All right, from here, extend both legs up towards the sky. Right, inner thighs gently turning forward, drawing the toes down towards you. You're going to take a breath in, maybe hold on to the sides of the mat. As we exhale, letting the legs lower just about a third of the way. Now draw the belly in here so we can flatten through the low back. Inhale. Exhale, let the legs lower about halfway. Inhale. Exhale, let the legs lower, hover above the floor. Hold, breathe in. Exhale, legs back up. Inhale again at the top. Exhale, both legs come down about a third of the way. Breathe in. Exhale, legs come down halfway. Hold. Exhale, legs come down, hover above the floor. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly back up. All right. Again, inhale. Exhale, lower. All right, just moving with the pace of the breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, lower, hover above the floor. Hold, engage the belly. Exhale, back up. 2 more like that. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Hover and breathe. Exhale, legs back up. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, legs lower a third of the way. Inhale. Exhale, legs lower halfway. Inhale. Exhale, legs lower, hover, breathe. Good. Exhale, slowly draw the legs back up to the sky. Good. Hug the knees into the chest once again, little rock from side to side. All right, let's set the feet down onto the floor. Feet about hips width distance apart or a little bit wider, a little bit further away. depending on how your back feels. Good. From here, spread the toes wide, gently press down into the feet, feel the frontal hip bones lift. All right, from here, press the feet down, lift the hips up. And slowly lower. Keep going like that. Press down, engage through the belly, engage through the glutes, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Doesn't have to be a huge movement, right? Lift it up. And lower. 2 more like that. Press down, lift up, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe you're comfortable where you're at. This last one, press the feet down, lift the hips up. Now maybe we hold on to the sides of the mat. Maybe we interlace the fingers below the sacrum and we start to walk the shoulders in and underneath the chest. All right, getting a nice big lift across the heart space. Big opening across the chest. Right? Shoulder blades into the upper back. Breathe here. All right, inner thighs turning down. It's like the feet are gently pushing away from the body. Breathe. Last one. And slowly release the hands. Walk one shoulder from under the chest and then the other. And then let the arms drape over the chest like you're giving yourself a little hug. Good. We're gonna do it again, because why not? So again, feet about hips with distance apart, right? Spreading the toes wide, a little bit more weight in the inner arch of the foot. And press the feet down. Feel the frontal hip bones drop. Lengthen through the low back as you lift the hips up. And then let the hands find one another. Find that big opening across the chest. Now press down into the arms, right? Feel this lift in the chest. So we're moving the chest up and then back, right? We should feel more of the work in this pose in the upper back, in the shoulders, across the chest, than in the legs. Inner thighs down, inner thighs down. Breathe. Last one. Slowly release. Walk one shoulder, then the other. Give yourself a little hug. You can even rock the upper back a couple times. Good. Full body stretch. Reach the legs out. Reach the arms up. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. Take one arm up and overhead. Gently roll to the side. And then we'll press ourselves up. Good. From here, find a comfortable seated position. Maybe sitting on a blanket or a bolster or a block if you need. Right? Yep, I went on. So crossing our shins at the center. Let the hands just rest on the thighs. Roll the shoulders up and then down the back. Let both hands come to the heart space. One hand over the heart, the other hand over that. Eyes can stay closed. Just feel the breath moving into the center of the chest. It can be kind of emotional to even just rest the hands over the heart and really kind of send your whole energy and intention and everything into that space. So don't avoid what comes up here with the hands resting on the chest. Just kind of be in it for a second. It can be really easy to run away from the things that arise when we place our hands on these different like energy centers, and when we really stop to just take a second to breathe and not worry about anything else that's going on and just kind of marinate in the feels, in the feelings. This is just checking in with where we're at. Let the arms come back down by the sides. Drop the head down, do a little semicircle or full circle with the head depending on how your neck is feeling. My like number one thing that people have been texting me about as a yoga teacher and in my classes has been neck stress, neck pain. A little semicircle in the back. And then in the front. Good. Let's bring the head back up to center. We're gonna take the right hand over to the left side of the head. We're gonna drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then we're gonna turn the gaze towards that right knee. Let your hand slide towards the back of the head. And then gentle pressure. And then maybe you can reach that left arm away. And then back up to center. And head over to the left shoulder, left hand to the side of the head. And then turn the head towards the knee. Hand slides to the back of the head. All right, feel this all along our trapezius here, right? And then reach the other arm away. And then come back to center. From here, inhale, sweep the arms out and up, breathe in. Exhale, draw the hands down through the heart space, Anjali Mudra. Again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, reach out and up, breathe in, grow tall. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then switch the cross of the legs. Inhale, arms out. As we exhale, take the left hand down to the floor, spread the fingers wide. Inhale, reach the right arm up, so get length. And then exhale, little lean. So this left shoulder drops down, the elbow draws towards the ribs, and then you're gonna press into that hand and turn, reach. Turn back and over to the other side. Hand to the floor, bend the elbow, reach the left arm up, drop the shoulders down, turn the chest. Good, inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, let's make our way to a child's pose. This can be with the knees together or knees apart. That's up to you. Maybe a blanket under the knees if you need some support, right? And then take the arms out nice and long in front of you. So toes together, Knees wide or together, sinking the hips back and down. Can we just breathe down into the low belly, whether the belly is spilling between the legs or perhaps it's resting on the thighs. Right, so we can always come back to this place of child's pose within our practice, no matter what's going on, right? This is like our little home base. Slowly make our way onto the hands and knees as we inhale, let the chest move forward. Widen across the chest. Keep a little bit more weight in the inner part of the hand. As we exhale, curl the tailbone down, round through the upper back, drop the head down. Inhale, lift through the tailbone, lengthen through the sides of the waist, heart moves forward. Exhale, round it out. Two more. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round. Again. Exhale. From here, walk the hands forward a couple of inches, spread the fingers nice and wide, pressing down a little bit more into the base of our index and thumb. Turn our upper inner arms forward from the low belly, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Pedal your heels, bend the right knee, reach the opposite heel down to the floor. Feel that big old stretch in the back of the calf muscle, right? It's super crucial for us to stretch our calf muscles, right? They directly impact the tendons in our little feet here. Swap it out. Okay. And back. Swap, also getting a nice little bottom of the foot toe stretch. Again. Last one. Downward facing dog. All right, feel the upper inner arms turn up, softening the shoulders, gentle ribs in. Maybe feel a bit more lift in the hips, inner thighs, back heels down. Inhale, look between the hands, rock the chest forward, coming right into upward push-up plank. Exhale, lift the hips up and back down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. 3 more, why not? Down dog to plank. All right, let our shoulders get a little bit warmer. Inhale with control. Exhale. Inhale, rock the chest forward, upward push-up plank. Drop the knees down to the floor. Uncurl the toes. Gently press the tops of the feet down into the floor. Rock the chest forward, keep the belly nice and strong. As we exhale, elbows bend to the back of the room as we lower to the belly. Pick the right leg up, reach it back, set it down. Same with the left. Slide the hands back. Let the forehead find the floor. Let your shoulders just kind of slump forward. Now press down into the tops of the feet. Inner thighs turn up, so legs are strong here. Roll the shoulders forward, up to the sky, down the back, firm the upper arms in. Bhujangasana, low cobra. All right, shoulder blades firm into the upper back. Hands are light enough that you could lift them up if you wanted to. Okay. Breathe. Lower to the floor. Curl our toes under. Engage through the belly, spread the fingers wide, firm the upper arms in, and then press down. Lift up and back, child's pose. All right. From here, coming back up. Curl our toes under, lift our hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift our heels, bend the knees. Take a little step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift with the fingertips, find the shins maybe for this first one. Little bend to the knees, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold. Again, like that, fingertips to the shins, lengthen through the sides of the waist, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Maybe fingertips can stay on the floor this time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Keep a bend in the knees, roll the spine. All the way up. Head is the last thing to come up. Still in two poses. Okay, hands to the hips. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart. All right, so you can feel the little frontal hip bones here with the hands. Spread the toes wide. Feel the awareness move from the feet up. Inner thighs gently turning back. Feel the frontal hip bones lift. Let the arms soften. Shoulders relax. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it in. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, sweep it out. Breathe out. Exhale, hands to the heart. Two more like that. Inhale, reach out and up, grow tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more. Inhale, reach out and up, breathe in, grow tall. Exhale, fold it in. Pause here. Hang the upper body down, holding the elbows. Drop the head down and just give a little sway from side to side. Right? And let the arms dangle down. Heel toe your feet so they're closer together. From here, let's cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Get a little bit of length. Exhale, fold. And then coming back to center, and cross left ankle over the right ankle. Exhale, fold. And cross the legs. Again, bend the knees, roll it all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers, keep the index finger pointing up. Again, frontal hip bones lift, firm the upper arms in towards the ears, and then take a little tilt over to the left. Keep lifting, and then back to center. Over to the other side. Inhale back up. Reach the arms up, reach the chest up. So lift, take a little teeny tiny bend. Exhale, release the arms, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands here, step the feet back, plank pose. Drop the knees down to the floor, press down into the tops of the feet. Spread the fingers wide, engage through the belly, right? So we don't want to dump in the whole body here. We want to keep everything nice and tight as we move. Modified chaturanga, rock the chest forward. Exhale, just lower to the elbows. Press down into the hands, wide and across the chest. Tops of the feet, hands on the floor, open the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under. Lift the hips up and back down. 5 breaths. Right, finding little tiny refinements in your alignment. Spreading the fingers wide in the hands, right? That's super crucial for protecting the wrists. Right? Feel the biceps turning up. And contain the ribs. Hips lift a little higher. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or maybe hop. Top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in, bend the knees if you need. I'm a knee bendy kind of person. Inhale, sweep it out. Exhale, hands to the heart. Yeah, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Maybe the knees stay up this time. Thighs are strong, belly strong. Inhale, rock the chest forward. Exhale, lower just halfway. Or above. Widen across the chest. Good, press down to the tops of the feet. Open the heart. Lift the hips up and back, down, down. I feel like in chaturanga, as long as you're not going down too far, you know, and we're keeping the belly strong, and we're listening to our body, okay, do I need my knees down? It's okay if we don't find the elbows. That might be like sacrilege to the yoga world, but I think it's better for our shoulders. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Step or hop forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. Right? It's all about our connection with the breath, right? This is a moving meditation. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half. Plant the hands, step, maybe hop back, right? Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Float the right leg to the height of the hip. Reach it up a little bit higher until you feel the hamstrings on this leg start to wake up a little bit more. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, shoulders over wrist. Draw that right heel towards the butt. Inhale, right leg up and down. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm or elbow. Inhale, right leg up and down. Exhale, right knee across the body. Take the foot out onto the floor. Pivot the back heel down. Inhale. Sweep the left arm. Good. Left hand down. Just step it back. Down. Inhale, float the left leg. Lift it a teeny tiny little bit higher. Breathe here. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to the left upper arm. Inhale, up and back. Left knee to the right upper arm. Step the foot out onto the floor. Fix your shirt. Reach the right arm overhead. Good, hand to the floor. Step it back. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it out and breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart. High-waisted pants are a great idea until they start rolling down. All right. So feet can be together or a little bit apart, hips with distance here, as we move through some sun salutation B variations. I find if my low back is being kind of funny, which it does from time to time, giving myself some space, taking my feet wider, bending my knees, all that kind of jazz, is a lot nicer to it. If your low back is great, feet can be together in our traditional stance. All right, from here, start to shift the weight into the heels, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana chair pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, half. From here, planting our hands, stepping our feet back. You can take the knees down for your chaturanga if that's better for you. All right, rock the chest forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, right? Whatever. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, float the right leg. Draw the knee in towards the chest, step the right foot by the right thumb. So the feet are a little bit wider stance here, and then hop that back heel down to the floor. Now anchor through this back leg. Find a big connection in that back heel. Pin the right hip in. Inhale, sweep it up. It's easier to come up nice and controlled here into our warrior one when we have this anchoring action from the back leg, from the back heel. Makes everything up here a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun. Right, lift through the chest. Breathe in, let the exhale, hands down to the floor. Right, step it back. Vinyasa, maybe right into down dog. Right, whatever your energy level is at today, honestly. Like sometimes we push it. Sometimes it's nice to just be a little bit more gentle, right? Floating our left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest, step the foot by the thumb. Again, slightly wider stance. Take that right heel down to the floor. Anchor and press through that back leg. Pin the left hip in. And from here, lift it up. Right, left hip draws back, right hip forward, lift from the upper back, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the floor, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Hold here. Lift the heels, then step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Sit the hips low, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Press down into the feet all the way up to standing. Hands to the heart. Take the hands over the chest again. So notice, there's a difference, right, from when you first had your hands on the chest at the very beginning of your practice and how that felt. And now that we've got things moving, right? Prana is flowing, heart is beating. How feels maybe a little bit different. Maybe there's still some stuff there. Take the arms down. We're gonna step wide on the mat from here. Step the feet out wide. So we're gonna take a modified side angle pose today from our warrior two. So hands on the hips, feel the frontal hip bones lift a little bit. We don't ever want to tuck the tailbone, right? This like creates a response in our nervous system. Like, how can I explain it? It's like when a dog tucks their tail and they're nervous, it's like, I'm in danger. We don't want to tell our nervous system that. So having a little bit of lift in the tailbone, but still a little bit of arch in the low back is kind of like the ideal position for the pelvis here, right? So that's why we don't want to tuck. We don't want to send information to our nervous system that we're in danger if we're not, right? So hands on the hips. Let's go ahead and bend our right knee, pick the heel up, turn the toes away from you. Feel this hip lift up off the thigh a little bit. Pick up the back heel, set it down. Good. Take the arms into a T. So this front hip is lifting up a little bit, drawing back. The back thigh is pressing back, and then we're gonna bend the knee in line with the second and third toe. Now from here, reach your right arm forward. So get long, long, long. And then just let the forearm rest on the thigh. So we're not like, collapsing, but we're using it a little bit to get a little bit of lift and then turning the chest up. Now from here, sweep that left arm in a nice neat line from the back heel all the way through your fingertips, and then turn that pinky edge side of the palm down. Now can we find a little bit more drawing in of these ribs, the side waist, a little bit more anchoring in that back leg, and then a little bit more turn. Yes. Breathe here. One more. With our inhale, windmill it up and back, reverse. Good, warrior two. Straighten the knee, hands to the hips, turn the toes in. All right, same on the second side. Pick that heel up, bend the knee, externally rotate the leg. Back leg does the same. Pick the heel up, shift it back. Now, lift this little frontal hip up. Want to get some length through the side of the waist so we're not hunched over. Strong through the back thigh, arms into a T. Bend. Good, draw that left hip back and in, right thigh nice and strong to counteract that scooping in under action of the left hip. Now from here, reach the left arm away. So get long, keep anchoring through that back foot, forearm to the thigh. Right, from here, sweep the right arm up, reach. Right, we want this neat line from the heel all the way through the leg, through the ribs, through the arm, the fingertips. Right, so we're using this arm to help turn the chest up. Right, we're softening these ribs down so we're not turning into a little banana here. Good, breathe. Good, inhale, up and back rivers. As we exhale, hands down to the floor. Step it back, vinyasa or down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, float the right leg. Exhale, knee to the chest. Step the right foot between the hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Left hand to the floor, sweep the right arm up. So right thigh working its way to parallel with the floor, right knee over the right heel. Jesus. Gonna press down into the left hand, reach the left arm up. So inner thighs draw towards one another. Turn the chest. And from here, sweep the arm down. Draw that right hip in a little bit more. Right, still anchoring through the back foot even though the heel is lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Right, lift, reach through the arms. Take them now behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Widen across the chest. Move that interlace of the hands down towards the inner left knee. Inner thighs still draw towards one another. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to the floor, vinyasa or down dog. Left leg floats up. Draw the knee in. Step the foot between the hands. Let me turn around. Right hand down on the floor. Good. Reach the left arm up. Strong through the back leg. Firm through that outer left hip. Breathe. Left fingertips down. Now still strong through this back leg. Inhale, sweep it up. Lift, reach. Take the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, widen across the chest. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, step it back, down dog. Child's pose. Slowly go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's take some, some forward fold friends here. Let's situate ourselves in a seated position. And you can always have like a blanket and a block to support you through these folds. Hang on. We'll take our guy down a little bit. Good, good, good. Okay. So let's start with the soles of the feet together and our knees apart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold it in. Let's take the yin approach here. Palms face up. Crown of the head can drop down. You can use a block if you want. Slowly press yourself up. Let's help the knees together. Take the legs out long. Give them a little shake. All right. Draw the right knee up. One foot to the inner thigh. Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn towards that leg, straight leg, and then fold. Right, breathing into the back of this left thigh. Left inner thigh is turning down. Right inner thigh is turning out. Slowly press it up. Help the right knee up. Keep the foot on the floor to the inner thigh. We're gonna move this right hip back a little bit. We're gonna hug the knee towards the chest and then just turn this way. So really gentle twist. Hugging the knee, turning the chest towards the thigh. Slowly unwind. Take the right leg out long. Then bend the left knee, help it up. Draw the heel in. And then open left knee out to the side. Good. Inhale, reach the arms. Little turn towards the straight thigh, straight leg. Exhale, fold. Inner right thigh turns down. Inner left thigh opens up. And slowly back up. Help the left knee up. And then foot on the floor to the inner thigh, but we're gonna let this hip shift back a little bit. So our hips sit on a little bit more of a diagonal for this one. We're gonna hug the thigh, the knee towards us, and then just turn a little bit. And then gently come back to center. Good. Legs out long in front of you. Paschimottanasana. You can always support the knees with a rolled up blanket. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. And slowly press yourself back. Let's make our way onto the back. We'll make our way all the way down, and we'll hug the knees into the chest as we arrive. The knees a little squeeze. Into the chest. All right, feet to the floor. Shift the hips over to the right. Draw both knees into the chest. And then exhale, legs to the left. Slowly take the legs back. Let the right leg lead, left leg will follow. Feet to the floor, shift the hips over to the left side of the mat, draw the knees into the chest. Exhale, legs to the right. Gently come back to center. Shift the hips back to the middle of the mat. Happy baby pose from here. And then hug the knees into the chest. Uppanasana. And then release. Shavasana. Let the legs relax. Allow the flesh of the buttock to release down towards the heels. Walk the shoulders gently in and underneath the chest, arms out to the side. Relax the jaw. Relax the face. Take a breath in. Release. Deepen the flow of your breath. Give a little wiggle to your fingers and toes. As we inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Take a full body stretch. As we exhale, drawing the knees in towards the chest. And gently roll to the side. Slowly, mindfully, press yourself into a seated position, allowing the hands to come and rest at the heart space. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May our thoughts, may our actions in some way contribute to this happiness and freedom. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. Just what I needed today, as always.
Good. I do, I look forward to us being able to all be back in the same room together someday, but this works for now. But I do miss you guys.
I know. I miss you too.
Often I'm like sitting here like, yay.
Right. I can't believe how long your hair is.
No, I haven't. It's been like 5 years.
It's amazing.
Let it go.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long can we go before it's weird and I get even more cats, I think is the thing. The more cats I get, the longer my hair seems to grow.
I love it.
All right, well, I'll see you next week, Charlene. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care, Jen. Bye.